It's Toilet Tunes. Now we pause.
And reflect.
It's Toilet Tunes. I'm your host, Sarah Morris. Folks come to my big green bathroom somewhere north of Minneapolis, Minnesota. And we sing a little, we talk a bit, we put it out on the internet just in time for your Friday afternoon. Of course it's the internet, so you go on and watch it when you choose. But there's a new episode coming out real soon, so stay Toilet Tuned, stay Toilet Tuned.
That was our pause. And our reflect. I'm Sarah Morris. I invite people to sing in my big green bathroom. Probably more often than anyone else invites people to sing in their big green bathroom. But the person that I've had the most, my MVP of the BGB, it's BCF, Ben Cook-Feltz.
Hello.
Ben has been with me in some way in a Toilet Tune experience every year since 2016. And that means that sometimes we met outside for it and pretended it was a bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
And most times we've been in here. And since you've come in, you used to bring in the giant, regular-sized keyboard.
Big honking thing.
But now you bring in a small honking thing.
The teeny.
And we're going to sing a song for you, then we're going to chat. Sound good?
Sounds great.
I think it will sound great, too.
All right.
I have just closed my eyes again, climbed aboard the Dreamweaver train. Driver, take away my worries of today and leave tomorrow behind. Oh, Dreamweaver, I believe you can get me through the night. Oh, Dreamweaver, I believe we can reach the morning light. Fly me high through the starry skies, maybe to an astral plane. Cross the highways of fantasy, help me to forget today's pain. Oh, Dreamweaver, I believe we can get me through the night. Oh, Dreamweaver, I believe we can reach the morning light. Though the dawn may be coming soon, then there still may be some time. Fly me away to the bright side of the moon. I'll meet you on the other side. I'll meet you on the other side. Oh, Dreamweaver, I believe you can get me
Wright.
Absolutely not.
Who is the artist behind that song, Dreamweaver.
Dreamweaver. Rest in peace, Gary.
Is that true?
Yeah, he passed away the same weekend as Jimmy Buffett in early September.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Sad weekend for easy rock, easy listening yacht rock.
It is a sad
Yeah.
reason. I can't even say that, but good on you for being able to say that. Ben Cook-Feltz, I'm a big fan of you, as you know.
Aw, I'm a big fan of you.
I like having you here once a year, and we were able to time it this year for a very special reason.
Indeed.
Today.
Yes.
Today. You're celebrating with me. You chose to spend your day with me.
In the bathroom, yeah.
You have a brand new album
Yay.
finally out. It's called Trucks. He's got a hat.
I have a hat.
Trucks has been in the heart and in the making for a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've been working on it for about 2.5 years. I mean, I started recording in May of 2021 and worked on it very gradually at the pace that it was supposed to go. And yeah, it's finally out and I'm really excited.
How did you have the smarts and the wisdom to let it take its time? Because I know that sometimes that's challenging.
Yeah. It just felt right. I just kind of trusted the process. Usually when I make an album, I spend a couple of years writing and then I work with the band and we play all the songs out, we kind of road test them, and then we book like 3 days in the studio and we go in and record like, you know, all 10 tracks and then boom, album's done with a few other overdubs and stuff.
Yeah.
Partially this time around, I wrote most of this record, or started writing it during the pandemic. Mm-hmm. So no band, no shows to speak of. So the whole process was already different, and it just felt better to bring a song in when it was maybe 90% finished and just kind of mold and shape it in the studio. And my co-producer Peter Remiger had a lot of wonderful suggestions for regrooving the songs and pushing them in slightly different directions. And so the recording process became part of the songwriting and creating process in a way that I've never done before.
That's cool.
It was really cool. Yeah.
Because I have a weird, creepy memory for dates. I will also say that like it's 4 years ago this weekend that you shared one of the songs with me that's like a big deal on the album, Magnet on the Refrigerator.
Yeah.
On your refrigerator.
Do you remember that?
Because I was at my first farm.
Oh yeah.
And I'm at farm
That's
again,
right.
even though I'm here. And and so I just remember getting like being in this hotel bathroom, like putting my makeup on and listening to that song, and just being like, Ben wrote something real special. And I'm excited that now you've had it out as a single. Am I dreaming?
Yeah, I put it out about a month ago.
But now you get to hear it in context, and that's nice. You're gonna celebrate your beautiful new album next Thursday at the Ice House.
Yes, indeed.
Ice House is a gorgeous room. I'm prone to celebrating releases there too because it's just a fun space to do it. Thursday, 10:26. The music starts at 8 o'clock, but you want to go early and eat because it's yummy.
Super good.
And Mary Bew is starting your night. Shut your face. Way to have excellent taste. She's phenomenal.
I know. I adore Mary, and I'm really excited that she's going to be a part of it.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Okay, so when we're done here today, you can go and stream the album all over the place, and that's wise, and also buy it because it's still available for purchase. I ordered mine ahead of time because I'm smart like that.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. All right, you know the Toilet Tunes drill. When we're here, I like to ask some questions.
Indeed.
The first thing I want to ask is, Ben Cook-Feltz, will you tell me something good? Tell me, Ben.
You mean besides my new album coming out?
Yep, in addition to.
In
Or
addition
that could
to-
be it.
Yeah,
If
that
you
could
want
be
it
it.
to be.
I'm
You're
very,
good.
very full of myself right now. Well, the last time I was here, I think I repped something from my day job, from my place of business.
Mm-hmm.
My day job has since changed. I now work for Schubert Club,
Mm-hmm.
which is an organization that hosts classical recitals. They've been around for 140 years. It's a wonderful place to work and a wonderful organization. And in the middle of November, we are hosting 2 concerts at the Ordway Concert Hall by a guitarist named Milos, classical guitarist, kind of in the style of Segovia. And it's going to be really, really good. Really, there's a lot of great stuff. There's a piano player called Vikingur Olafsson, which if you're not familiar, go listen to Trucks and then maybe buy or do what you will, but then look up Vikingur Olafsson, the piano player, because he is astoundingly good, and he's going to be here in January. So.
And to make this even gooder, I will link to this below, because my guess is you didn't just hear what Ben said and you're like, I totally know how to type that.
I can type
Google.
Vikingur Olafsson, yeah.
For sure, I'm doing that all the time. I love that. I think, there are times of the year, and January tends to be one of them, and we're not too far from January, where I don't want words in my music. And so I go to classical style of music more often, but I find myself overwhelmed. Like, where do I start? Who to listen to? Because college was a long time ago for me, and so so thanks for those.
Of course,
it's a good that
people
to be a part of an organization that's that healthy and sustaining for 140 years is pretty impressive too. Yeah. Was it started by Schubert himself? Just kidding.
Yes. Actually, one of the things that's great about Schubert Club is that it was started by women, and the board has always been women run the entire 140 years.
That's some forward thinking.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
More good. Okay, Ben Cook-Feltz, where are you learning right now?
I am learning in my car.
Yes. Not a truck.
I'm not. No, I'm actually.
Sorry, I touched your hat.
Spoiler alert! I'm not a truck driver. No, I do a lot of. I listen to a whole bunch of podcasts. I think I talked about this the last time I was here, but I am obsessed with a podcast called The History of Rock Music in 500 Songs.
Yes.
It is the densest, most amazing thing. I say it's a lot like Cocaine and Rhinestones, except the host isn't a raging jerk. Sorry. But it's just this incredible Wikipedia, encyclopedia level treatise on rock music, and the guy has been... Just every episode is about 2 to 3 hours long, and it's covering stuff that I thought that I knew a lot about, but I absolutely do not.
That's amazing, because you do, I would say Ben is one of my more encyclopedic music friends.
I don't know.
Thank you for saying that, is what he just said. It didn't sound like it.
I accept the compliment.
Thank you for saying that, Sarah Morris.
Thank you, as my therapist would say. No, anyway, so I'm fascinated by that, and just I love listening to podcasts when I drive. It's just a really nice way to sort of soak in information while still also doing something. I'm still paying attention to the road, don't worry. But that's where I'm learning right now.
I love that. I feel that way too about podcasts and driving. I'm grateful for them, because I would totally, if I could afford it, go to college 4 more times, but I can't. But what I can afford is podcasts.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
Yeah. Along those lines, a new question that you haven't answered for me before is, so that's your acute, where are you learning right now? But I'm wondering, what is the steady beat of it for you? What is something that serves as a nourishing steady beat in your life? A practice, a person, a song, anything. What comes back time and time for you and serves you well?
Well, person would be Ellen, my wife, and my son Stan, because they keep me grounded, especially Stan. I have a 4-year-old, and not to say that Ellen isn't special, she's huge, but he is just... he's learning so much right now and taking so much in on a daily basis. And now he's at the age where we can have regular conversations. And they're almost already, a few of them are not necessarily just father and son, but they're just two people talking. Yeah. And he has such a great sense of humor. Most of it's, of course, poo-poo jokes and stuff like that. But I mean, he's going there. He's really good at setting things up. He loves he's like, what lake is this? And we're like, I don't know. And he goes, Mom, what lake is this? And this is always the setup. And Mom's like, I don't know, Stan. What lake do you think it is? And he goes, poop! But he loves the build up to the punchline and all that kind of stuff. So
that's awesome. I think 4-year-olds are spectacular. Especially when they're other people's 4-year-olds. But I was really a huge fan of our 4-year-old. It's a special age of funny. And then the other thing that's for me that's constant, it sounds kind of nerdy, but
Crosswords. I love doing crosswords.
Yes, how do you do them? Tell me how you crossword. What's your preferred?
New York Times. I have the New York Times crossword app on my phone.
Okay.
I don't write it down, so no, I'm not that kind of person. And I don't really care about speed crosswording because I'm not that fast at it.
Sure.
Like, it takes me about an hour and 15 or something to do with the Sunday one.
Yeah.
But like, it's so much fun to, test my brain and also like get used to the questions and figure out, oh, this is the easy answer, but it's probably not, even though sometimes it is.
Right.
Like, it's a very frustrating but also really engaging, fun way of keeping your brain active. And I love it.
I love it too. Before your app, were you a pencil or a pen guy?
Pencil.
Okay.
Yeah.
I assume there was a world before the app.
Yeah, I do not believe in permanence.
I mean, you could go on and believe in it, but you'd be wrong. So it's
Well, right,
probably
and then
better
there's
to
a bunch of squiggly things, and it's not cool. Not good.
Can you already shared some music with us in the Tell Me Something Good, but I wonder if you could spin us out to some song that's getting your ears hot.
Yeah. So this is the 20th today. So
Today the album's out. It's October 20th.
yeah. So 2 weeks ago, I heard a song that through Stereo Gum by a group they're called Medicine Singers.
Okay.
And what it is, I mean, it was put out on Indigenous Peoples Day, and it's a group of Native American singers and drummers who have partnered with other guitar players from kind of ambient noise groups like Sonic Youth, Godspeed You Black Emperor, and basically they sing either new or traditional songs with otherworldly, slightly noisy, slightly beautiful guitar tones and things in the background. It's really cool. The song that they just put out is called Honor Song. Honor Song. And the singer dedicated it to his wife who passed away. He said that he sang it to her, when her time was coming. And it really does sound like either a message to the next world or a message from the next world. Like, it's got that really cool, echoey, ethereal quality. So I highly recommend it.
Thank you. I've linked to that below. I've already done it. Below. That is beautiful. We're going to say that everyone today, go get your hands on trucks in any form. And if you're a streamer, that's fine. Go buy the hat or the shirt, or you have magnets, right?
I have magnets. Magnet on your refrigerator magnets. Lots of options.
You have a song called Quicksand. Do you have any merchy Quicksand?
No, unfortunately.
Yet.
Yeah.
You don't?
That's going to be out just in time for Christmas for all the kids. So ages 2 and up, get your own BCF Quicksand.
Then get your tickets today. There's not many left, but get the few remaining tickets for the Ice House on Thursday night, 8 o'clock. Maryview opens, then the BCF band, and BCF has a fantastic band. Let's see, Haley
Rydell.
Dave Milling. Andy Schuster.
Light and Joe Peterson.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
He's my farmer,
Oh, really? You go through him?
Oh, yes. We're getting our holiday turkey from him. We're ordering a hog, but I see him every other Sunday picking up delicious produce. So
I think I may have missed out on Thanksgiving turkey from him this year, but I get the emails and it's good too.
You also, in addition to that, another steady beat in your life is you're at Dusty's the third Sunday of every month, which is from 5 to 8.
Dan Gorder, yeah.
With Dan Gorder, and Dusty's is a phenomenal place.
Absolutely.
I just don't think you can beat it. So,
Perfect place for hats like this.
Get your hat. Will you bring some next time you're at Dusty's?
Oh, of course.
Cool.
Of course.
Which, if I'm doing the math right, would be like November 19th.
And my guest will be Haley Rydell.
Tadao. Adele. This is the time where we thank our sponsors. Guess who can't make shows in her bathroom alone? This girl. Thankfully, I have many people who have at some time or another been part of this club, which isn't as old as the Schubert Club, but is a really cool club of humans called the Sarah Subscribers, and they make it possible. And if you want to be one, you can. It's super inclusive, and I've linked to it below.
Yeah.
And Cook-Feltz, thank you for being, I mean, you know the deal. You're actually like a huge part of why Toilet Tunes is cool, because you are amazing.
Well, thank you.
And every time you come, it's fun AF for me to be with you, BCF.
Absolutely.
Congrats on your amazing new album.
Thank you.
And Toilet Tunes most Fridays at noon right now, all the Fridays. So until next Friday, stay toilet tuned. Bye.
Though the dawn